and welcome to the end of Team Rose's playthrough.
Team Sonic. Yay, we're back at the beginning.
We're going
Oh no, we're
insane.
back at the beginning.
We are back at the beginning. He has the same voice clips.
I suppose. But this is the end. No, really, this is the last part of Team Roast.
Beginning of the end. Literally.
Okay, for how stiff, I'll say, this game looks, that pose with Team Rose, where Amy says, if you want to fight, you've got one, is actually a really cool kind of shot.
Oh yeah.
I'd actually say the posing is not that stiff for this game, because have you seen Adventures posing?
Avengers?
Adventure 1.
Oh, Adventure Ones. Yeah, yeah.
All two poses they can do.
Except for Sonic's hand spasm during, oh yeah, this is happening.
When the hell are we ever going to do that game?
I don't know.
In the future, it's already recorded and edited.
So when the hell are we going to do it?
In the future. Now.
I'm in the distant future. And
Oh god.
Oh
God.
Okay.
Thank God I knew how to rewind time.
Yeah, without a Chaos Emerald even.
Yes.
Ooh. She has 70 alternative accounts.
I get the joke.
That was just one of them.
Getting ahead of myself, but you were talking about how good the pose looked for Team Rose at the beginning. Team Chaotix's pose was pretty good too.
Especially when they rock out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I like the kind of the spunk they gave Amy in it. Because I mean, Cream and Big you could give or take, but Amy's pose specifically, as the camera kind of focuses on her, it looks good, legitimately.
Like she actually had a badass moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't
For
given
all
much
the-
to do in Adventure 2.
She was given something to do in Adventure 2.
I said she wasn't getting much to do there, aside from bring
I
Shadow
don't
back to
recall-
reality and be comic relief.
I'm
There
sorry.
was
What?
There was another alternative account. I was gonna say, Max, you could have fooled me. I don't remember Amy getting anything in Adventure 2. She was held hostage, and yeah, she was held hostage.
She talked some sense into Shadow.
I was
That's
actually
something.
meaning gameplay style.
Oh.
It's like she didn't get anything to do.
No, she's in multiplayer and she's broken.
Oh yeah, she's broken in multiplayer. That's true.
How the hell are we ever going to record that?
not
We
till conventions are a thing again in like a few years.
Or
And
we
even
all
then,
just
we're
finally meet up at
playing-
someone's house.
Nah.
I'm supposed to be getting an apartment hopefully soon. After I finish saving up for it, so we can all hang out eventually after Paul is legally allowed to leave without his mom going, where the hell is he? Amy, stop using that damn hammer. And she just does it anyway. It's like, I'm not gonna listen to you.
Well, how's the camera get activated? Is it a B button?
Yeah.
It's when you it's her action for when the other team members aren't nearby for her to do Rocket Excel. Kind of like how Sonic and
Crispy is just like Sonic and Shadow's tornado moves. As far as I know, she wasn't supposed to use it for anything else.
Well, I'm saying her hammer is that stationary move, kind of like Sonic and Shadow's kick in SBO's Ninja Stars.
Well, it just feels like she's always activating it when those conditions aren't met. Like she's on the move or the teammates are around.
Yeah. Like she's activating it because she hasn't had to pull her hammer out for 5 seconds.
Also, stop pressing B if you don't want her to do it.
Well, I'm trying to do the Rocket Excel.
Oh, you poor fool. You're using the Rocket Excel.
But if I use it correctly, it will speed me up like it did there.
Yeah. It just shows how much better Sonic and Shadow are for speed running than Amy.
Yeah.
I would even say SBO because the ninja stars don't slow him down that much.
I would say, I guess for like speedrunning, if you were just doing a single team run, I'd say do Sonic. Because Sonic at least has the mobility to speedrun, unlike Rose, but he also isn't have terribly long levels like Dark does.
Exactly.
And has bullshit like Team Chaotix.
Yeah, and then there's no mission structure. Wow, Sonic really is the only normal gameplay here, isn't he?
Yep.
Wasn't this game touted as like, we introduced Sonic's friends, but we also gave them normal gameplay? And then proceeded to only give Sonic normal gameplay?
Yeah, even their extra missions, I think I mentioned this in a previous part, Team Sonic's still always involve getting to the goal ring, it's just under a time limit in the extra. Yeah.
Jinx.
Huh.
You owe me a Coke Zero.
Nah, you owe me a couple of Mountain Dews.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying my self-bought, nondescript sugary drink.
And then he gets interrupted by his sister.
Like, let me have some of that sugary drink.
Yes. That way we don't get copyrighted.
I can't. unless they invent gifting
Or you
things
can
through
just
screen.
hand it through the computer.
That's what I was saying. Unless they invent something like that, I can't exactly. I'm gonna have to have a break soon, I think. I don't know. I'll explain later.
Alright.
I sense that coming.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we only got
Such a
12 minutes of the part left, so.
12 minute. Oh yeah, wow.
Well, this is the final part for a reason.
Yeah, and then we got Egg Emperor.
And the credits.
I shouldn't hopefully be one, but who knows at this point.
Yeah.
My family's so demanding, he said melodramatically.
My family is so demanding. Isn't that right, Froggy?
I was going to do something in a big voice, but then you beat me to it, so congrats. Oh!
Oh.
And then big
I got my face blown off. It hurts.
Froggy, that really hurt. Got it.
I'm trying to think of more jokes for Warmonger or Big. I can't come up with anything though.
Nah.
Or like needlessly grim Big. It's not gonna make
goth big. Oh, everything's just pointless. Isn't that right, Froggy?
No, see, if he has Froggy, he can't say everything's pointless because he's found his point in Froggy. Stop launching your teammates towards the ring.
You think Big and
Spring.
you think Big and Zor from Lost World would get along?
Potentially.
You'll have to remind me who
Zor was the emo Deadly Six member.
Oh, the emo. Okay, I thought it was the fat one.
No,
That just shows
Zomom was the fat one.
how bland they were, because I don't
How
remember who he was.
Yeah, not great villains. They have decent voice actors though. I looked it up after I finished Lost World recently for the first time.
The only thing I remember was Sonic roasting the token girl one.
Oh yeah,
What's her name? Xena?
Xena. Yep.
And then Eggman
Or
hating the
Zappa.
fat. Why does Eggman hate the fat one anyway?
Because
Have
he's
you guys-
fatter than him.
Have you guys seen that post where it's like Eggman's actually pure muscle, which is why he hates the fat Zeddy?
But yeah, More on Lost World when we eventually get to play through that.
I had to figure out a way to record the Wii U version.
So playthrough of that, never.
Yeah, I did not like that game.
Well,
I did a demo of it. Feel it's trying super hard to be Galaxy. But
Galaxy
also
and
not
New
trying.
Super Mario Brothers as well.
Yeah.
well, are you guys also ready to do the 3DS version?
Which I hear is even worse.
Tell me.
It is. But we're doing them both at the same time because fuck it, I don't want to sit through 2 separate playthroughs.
Or we can just do the Wii U and pretend the 3DS doesn't exist.
That's a
You
race.
guys get to see me struggle with the Chaos Emeralds.
Let's erase any 3DS or DS versions of Sonic games that aren't the Rush games from our existence. Like they were supposed to be.
Let's see, Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, I don't care for because of its gameplay structure, but Fire and Ice is good.
And I never owned a 3DS, so I didn't play any of them. The only DS or 3DS game game for Sonic that I have positive memories of is Rush 1. I rented Rush Adventure back when I had a crappy DS with a broken touchscreen, so I couldn't do the sailing.
So obviously you handed that game back real quick.
I broke my I broke my DS screen playing Bakugan for the DS because they had a bunch of like touchscreen based mini games to power up your cards, and I spun so hard the tip of the stylus snapped off and the handle part scratched up my screen.
Oh no.
That sounds evil.
Well, I mean, it was years ago, but I haven't been able to play my DS since because the shoulder buttons also broke. Because if there was one thing about the DS Lite First Edition, it's that the shoulder buttons always broke.
Yeah.
That's what happened to my first DS as well, because the L button was stuck.
Okay, but some of those games were designed to break your L button. Specifically, Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games.
Yeah.
From 2012. The ice skating minigame. It requires you to tap the L and R buttons very fast. And naturally, as a kid, you don't think, my DS may break from this, so you mash those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then what do you know, they broke.
That's exactly what happened to mine.
That
That is why I am not looking forward to having to record its story mode. Which is probably going to be the only one we ever do.
That works.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I was a knucklehead back then. I asked for a 3DS from a friend of my mom's because he loved to spoil me and my sister. He was totally gonna buy me a PlayStation 4, but instead he gave me $200 for a 3DS when the 3DS was already on its way out because I wanted to play Pokemon Sun and Moon. I ended up buying a PlayStation 4 instead.
Stop
You
killing
got
me.
sniped.
At that point, I would have just said fuck it to the pole because he was far back enough.
Yeah, but
He has a grudge. He didn't like you cheesing it with Team Sonic.
I choose him with everyone.
Just spam Thundershoot. I can kill him in like 48 seconds.
Damn you, Sunset from the past. Why
Don't
would
even
you
need
just-
Team Blast.
And there he goes again.
Nope, actually, it was just my cat coming in.
Huh.
Stop hitting me with that sword beam.
So I really wish you would just recognize that I can't exactly listen.
So you're doing something. Stop interrupting.
Yeah. Matter's not too concerned to the family.
And there he goes. I don't think I said this yet, but I do like this song that's playing for the Egg Emperor.
Oh, it's great.
It's pretty
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Really wish they did a better remix for
Gotcha.
Sonic Generations.
DS version?
Yeah, the 3DS version, you fight the Egg Emperor.
Huh.
for the modern era.
I've only ever
It-
played the 360 version, so
Well, I will spoil this right now. It sounds really too close to the original version, with maybe one or two different instruments.
That's what I heard was also the case for Emerald Coast.
Kinda, but Emerald Coast does a better job. Plus, it had the benefit of mixing two different songs because it does the first part and the second part. I don't remember their names, but
Azure Blue World and Windy and Ripley, I think.
yeah, it mixed both of those versions, and I love it for that. Unlike this song, I don't really care for it.
anime. It sounds like crappy mid 2000s J-pop, which is exactly what it is. But
Well, so final thoughts on Team Rose?
I mean, thank God it's short.
Yeah,
What
It's
do you
more
want,
the
Russell?
same. Also, it's fun to make fun of Big, but we can no
Ooh.
longer do it unless
No.
we get to the Team Rose boss fight.
Yeah, so which that one I will be doing legit. Unlike what I did for this playthrough. But
yeah.
it's okay. It's just real short and too easy.
Kind of like
That's
their
incredible.
phase of Metal Madness we'll be seeing later.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't remember how I did on that. I'm pretty sure I did well.
I feel like I get the same effects from this credits theme, but better if I just listen to Persona 4 soundtrack.
There you go. Now you can say it.
Yeah. I named Shadow Vex and I still can't pronounce Persona. Wow, this
But
is
yeah.
actually a very corny song.
But I didn't offer my
I
thoughts on Team Rose.
give you thoughts. Just
It's-
don't ever do that.
Oh, you put in the thing. Yeah, Team Rose, it's okay. It's a little too short to leave an impact, though. Like, I get way more enjoyment out of the Team Sonic playthrough.
That's true.
That's
I'd
basically
rather
it.
something be too short than too long, though. Since if something's too short, it can leave me wanting, and that'll lead me to replay it. But if something's too long, I'll dread it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty much how Max is feeling when he's playing Sonic Unleashed for us.
Basically. Yay, J stage, boo, night stage.
I mean, I actually like the night stages. I just hate the metal collecting and
So do
the
I.
overall pacing.
Yeah.
The night stages had a really good concept behind it. It's just so repetitive.
Huh, Sherlock Holmes was a part of this.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute,
Oh,
what?
I
And
missed
then
it.
as the name was disappearing, I saw Sherlock. I was like, oh. Yeah, I just Unleashed day stages are great. Some of the best, actually. It's just a shame some of them are a slideshow.
They
And
are
the-
really long.
Then the
and
night
the-
stages are super long, super slow, and you have to collect stuff, which is not great.
I don't mind collecting stuff in the Werehog stages, but slowing
Oh,
down
and
to
day-
collect them in the day stages is horrible.
Dude.
Completely goes against the design philosophy.
Yep.
But
So be
enough
prepared
about
for
Sonic
some-
Unleashed. How about we talk about the actual game we were doing?
What? There was a game?
Oh, yeah. I guess I was imagining that.
Yeah, we're 3/4 of the way done, thankfully.
Yeah. And now we get to the bullshit part. We'll see you guys for that next time.